grow your wealth? How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
philsgang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang Radio Show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang Social Media, keeping you connected.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
If you look at what's going on a consumer basis, deposits are up, there's decent loan growth, and then you've got debit card and credit card spending that are higher as well. So from the consumer standpoint, this is what we've been hearing from executives for a while now, still very strong.
There they go again. Still very strong. It is just unbelievable. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. Okay, so the market. Now, the fake business news network, like these people right here you just listened to, they've been lying to us all along, telling us how strong the consumer is, Well, you can identify if this consumer is strong or not by looking at the banks. That's how you find out. The reflection of the consumer is in the banks. That the banks are in trouble is because the consumer's in trouble. Case in point, Morgan Stanley just raised their set aside for bad loans from like $73 million to $110 million. So what does that tell you? That the consumer is strong? These people are lying. They always lie. That's their job. Their job is to make you feel good. I tell you that all the time. Because if you feel good, you'll go spend. And that's their job, to get you to spend. Because remember, air is not free as much as you think it is. It's not. Someone's got to pay for that airtime. And so they want the advertisers to pay for that airtime. So their job is to make you feel good, mislead you, so you go out and buy a car or anything else. So that way they get their advertisers. God, it's unbelievable. And here's the truth. The economy is not strong when wages are not keeping up with inflation. How can they say it's strong when wages are not keeping up with inflation, for God's sakes? As I said, you can find the truth in earnings. So let's take J.P. Morgan. Their profits dropped by 28%. Oh, I see, because the consumer's strong. That's why their profits went down. See, they think that we sit on the world's longest stupid bench. These fake business news networks. They really do. So their profits dropped by 28%. Wells Fargo's dropped by 48%. Morgan Stanley's increasing their set aside for bad loans from $73 million to $100 million. Most of the banks and many of the banks are doubling it. Oh, I see. That's because the consumer is strong. I hate to see it. The consumer was weak. So, with the bad numbers that came out yesterday with the banks, it identified clearly that everything they've been telling you, the fake business news network, has been a total lie. So they had to do something today. So they turned around and embellished the retail sales that came out. You see what happened with the retail sales? That's when the retail sales came out, they embellished them. They created a story. Oh, retail sales are so good because the consumer is so strong, they won't have to raise rates 100 basis points next month. They're probably even going to raise rates 75 basis points. Oh, really? Oh, I could go buy some stocks. That's what happened. They said, oh, retail sales are up big time, strong. There's strong hiring and rapid wage increases and healthy levels of savings. That's why the retail sales are soaring. I feel bad for the people who are jumping in stocks, treating them as their investments. The same old buying a dip, you're going to get killed. Now, my members aren't going to get killed because take J.P. Morgan. Our color-coded chart, solid red, telling you that the institutions like BlackRock and J.P. Morgan, who represent the interests of hedge funds, who buy and sell stocks for the hedge funds, they're looking and they say, wait a minute. The money is flowing out, not in. So money is flowing out. So J.P. Morgan, they're not going to buy it for an investment for their client. Are you kidding? But I'll guarantee you, retail customers that are buying J.P. Morgan today think, "Oh, I'm gonna buy J.P. Morgan today, $110, and it's going to go straight up." No, it's not. It's impossible. How's it going to go straight up? You're caught in one of the worst downtrends we've ever had in the market. Meaning the market's been going down 190 days. Inside that downtrend, you got stocks that are going down. So not only do you have to get your stock to break out of that downtrend, the downtrend itself needs a reversal. It needs to reverse. Well, how's it going to reverse? Are we going to use QE again? Bring interest rates down to zero? Run inflation up again? What are you, nuts? How about earnings? That'll do it. Earnings are going down, not up. Earnings are horrible. How about capitulation? Well, that's the problem. Nobody's scared. If we could get the market to capitulate like we did in 2020 during that pandemic, and the market capitulated, and fear on the VIX went up to 40%, and everybody scattered and got out of the stock market, then your institutions come in and they start buying stocks that are on sale for their clients, and then you get a new trend going upward instead of down. It's not happening. It's not happening. So they said that retail sales were terrific today. They're not going to have to raise rates 100 points. They may not even raise rates 75 points. What a bunch of garbage that is. Now, here's what they said the reasons were. Strong hiring. Strong hiring? That's not true. Job cuts are increasing, especially in the tech industry, the real estate industry, the mortgage industry. People are getting laid off left and right. Are you nuts? Tech companies are conducting massive layoffs. Tesla laying off a bunch of people. Even JP Morgan Chase, Redfin, Coinbase. I mean, I go on and on. All these people are getting laid off. Netflix. What's the other? Carvana, that's another big layoffs there. One company, a real estate broker company, just laid off 450 employees. So that's a lie. Strong hiring. There's no strong. Who's hiring now? Are you nuts? Someone's going to hire? Ask some small business that are you kidding? Then they said the other reason why, and this is why the market's up 500 points. Can you imagine? But see, this is crazy. You want to know why 85% of people lose money? See, I can look at my chart, and it's solid red, and it's telling me they're lying. Now, the other thing they said, the reason why things are so good, why retail sales are up so strong, because of rapid wage increases. What are they talking about? We just got a report from BLS that inflation is outpacing wages so bad, adjusted for inflation, wages have contracted by 3.2%. More truth when we get back. That's what you get here. Truth.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com. What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%? I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day?
That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026. Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Welcome to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. Remember, tonight, go to my site, Phil's Gang YouTube channel, where every Friday I give you a review of the market. It's free. You don't have to be a gang member. Check it out. You'll enjoy it. I'm sure you will. Just go to philsgang.com, my YouTube channel. Okay, so listen to this. So, they're telling us today, after yesterday, the monster move, in banks, so the banks are getting slaughtered. And then again today, they had to do something. So they had to create a story when the numbers came out for retail. Retail was so good, it's terrific, things are great. They're not going to raise rates that 100 basis point, maybe not even 75 basis point. And then they came out full guns telling us how great things are, right? Well, and when you go down, and they said, well, the reason the retail customers are so strong because of strong hiring. People have a lot of money. Everybody's getting a job. Rapid wage increases. That's why retail sales are up. Savings. Wow. They have so much savings. You heard that. We hear that all the time. $6 trillion in savings, $6 trillion in savings. But when you go back and do the numbers, it's all a lie. And some poor guy is sitting there getting excited today, and he's going to start buying J.P. Morgan. I wish you would look at my charts. I got them up right now. I want to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Look back here when they said buying a dip on J.P. Morgan. That's when J.P. Morgan, that was around May 20th, and J.P. Morgan was about $120. Now remember, if you look at that, and that's right around here, that means if you look right now, you'll see that what a downtrend channel, a wicked downtrend channel that JP Morgan is in. Horrible. And then if you overlay that with the S&P going down, on top of it, wow. Not only is JP Morgan in a death spiral going down, so isn't the S&P. So now but if you did a swing trade when they told you, hey, buy JP Morgan on the dip on May 20th, it's great. If you bought on the dip and if you had my color-coded chart, it would have showed you, right, that it's all red, that it's not a buy. It's a swing trade. It's not an investment. But people who buy on a dip think, oh, I'm going to buy in a dip now. I'm going to stay in the stock for months, 6 months, 7 months, a year. I'm going to make a lot of money now because stock's cheap. And they said buy in a dip. No. If you looked at my Pro 2 color-coded chart, see how it's all red, solid red? And if you look back here, we did a swing trade. We bought it on May 24th at around $120. And then we unloaded it around $133. That was a gain of around 11%, nice 11% gain. But we knew to get out because look over here. Look over here. See, and again, you can see where the chart tells you, hey, it's all red. There's no buyers in here as investors. They're just swing trades. So we took advantage of it. And then we turned around, we took our profit, and then we shorted it. We got back in. We got back in on June 9th, I think it was, and the high was 128, and we shorted it. So we went from 128 all the way back down to about, I think we got out around $111. So let's just average it, 10% up and 10% down. In a downtrend market, a death spiral, all you're doing is buying the swing trades inside this long trend that's going down that the market's crashing. So when they tell you to buy in the dip, please don't buy on the dip thinking you got a big bargain on the stock and you're going to make a lot of money and you're going to be in it for 4 or 5 months. That's why 85% of you are losing money. If you just tried my color-coded chart for 10 days, for God's sakes, it'll save you a lot of aggravation because it's solid red. It's telling you, no, it's not. Don't buy at a dip as an investment. But then you move on, and it's amazing what you see. They tell you, okay, so the reason why the retail is up so strong because of strong hiring. Well, we know that's a lie. Okay? So because we're starting to see, yes, after the pandemic it was true, but now we're starting to see tremendous layoffs. Then they said the reason why the retail sales were up today because of rapid wage increases. Well, you go check it out, and no, it's a lie, because inflation is outpacing the wages. And BLS even says adjusted for inflation, wages are contracting by 3.2%. So that's a lie. Then they said, oh, people have healthy savings. Yeah, during the pandemic, because remember, you had forbearance, you didn't have to pay your rent, you didn't have to pay your car, you didn't have to pay anything, and your savings grew. That's all gone. Check it out. It's not me. Savings rate just hit its lowest level since the Great Recession. So they're lying again. Now here's the cream right here, the cherry, I should say, on top of the ice cream. They said sales were up. They weren't up. Prices were up, but not sales. Prices were up, but the number of units were down. In other words, they're not selling more goods than last quarter. So in other words, let's say the store just sold shirts. They're saying, oh, sales are up. Well, wait a minute. No, the price was up. The shirt was $25, now it's $75. So they say, look at, boy, things are good. Price, look at this. Sales are up. No, if you go back and check the units sold, last month they sold 50 shirts. This month they sold 5. This is what we call statistical trickery. And that's what these guys do. Because they got to keep you happy, so you keep buying, so they can keep getting advertisers to buy their airtime. Now, it's very difficult. People don't understand. When you're in a downward spiral like we are now, it's very hard to stop it. This downward spiral could have been stopped 4 years ago. I'll explain when I get back. Join my gang. Free for 10 days, for God's sakes. At least understand how the market works.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Well, the market's up today, 500 some odd points, after disaster bank earnings. Matter of fact, banks are doing so poorly because of consumers. Remember, consumers. If a bank lost, or their profits dropped by 28%, why do you think that happened? If their profits drop 28%, you think that's because it's a strong consumer? That's what they're saying. They're saying, the fake business ever saying their consumer is very strong. So then why did the bank lose 28%? Why did Wells Fargo lose 48% profits? Why are they doubling their loan losses, putting money aside? Well, according to Fake Business Network, consumers weren't never been stronger. Then they pointed today to this number that came out on retail sales, which was a bold-faced lie, because it wasn't a strong sales. The number of units went down. It was the increase in pricing that went up, and that's what they do. When they increase in price, they say, oh, look at this. Isn't this good? Retail's really doing good this month, compared to last month. No. Prices went up, but the unit sales went down, but they won't tell you that. But I just don't want beating up that. It makes me just insane when they lie like that. Now, another thing is that every stock that people are buying today, J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs, if you have a mobile device and you go to my site right now, philsgang.com, you'll see what I'm talking about. If I put up the spiders, look at the sphere downtrend we've been in for 190 days. Look at that. It can't get out of the downtrend. Now I'm going to overlay that over these stocks that people are buying today, because they're being told to buy on a dip. The stocks are strong. No, they're not. If I look at J.P. Morgan, look at the tremendous downtrend. But people are buying J.P. Morgan today, thinking, hey, I'm going to buy on a dip J.P. Morgan here, $112. Wow, this stock's going to go up for the next 3-4 months. I'm going to make a lot of money. No, you're not. Next week, it'll be back down, because you can't break out of the trend. Because not only do you have to get out of the downtrend of the stock, you got to get out of the downtrend of the market. It's not going to work. Same thing with Goldman Sachs. Same thing with Netflix. All these stocks are going up a little bit today, and that's why the market's up 500 points. And the poor folks getting in, Amazon's up today. Okay, these are all stocks in big downtrends, but they won't tell you that. They won't tell you the truth. At least with my color-coded chart, we can spot it. And what we'll do today is we'll buy J.P. Morgan not as an investment, as a swing trade, and we can get maybe 4 or 5%. And then Monday or Tuesday, when it comes back down, because it only has one direction to go, back down, because it can't break its trend, we'll catch you on the way down. That's what you should be doing. Now, they've been lying so much on CNBC and Fox Business, they're starting to fight with each other. Listen to this. They're starting to fight with each other.
The economy is... The business is great. The business is great. Everything's great. The sky's blue. Sun's out. Stars will be out later. Stocks at a 52-week low. Stocks at 52-week low.
A lot of
38% off.
stocks are at a 52-week low. So what?
It's double the loss of the market. It's down 38% from its high.
Yeah, and what's its 2-year and 5-year?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
Well, this is
oh my
What's
gosh,
the
right
S&P
back
up
to
for
you.
the last 10 years?
But this is where
oh
we
my
get
God,
back
what
to...
are you trying to make this out to be Zoom? It's not.
I didn't say it was Zoom.
So they're starting to fight with each other because they've been embellishing so much that now when the banks came out today and they've been saying how over and over how strong the consumer is. They've never seen the consumer so strong. But the banks prove they're lying. Because the banks, whatever they report, reflects the strength or weakness of the consumer, and the banks are doing so poorly, it means the consumer is doing poorly, and these guys have been lying all along. And that's what they do. That's their job. Now listen to Kramer. This one really gets me. Here's what Kramer says today.
The fact is, if you own stocks right now, the odds favor that you're going to lose money. So why not just get out and circle back at a better moment? Losing money in markets like this one is actually part of the process. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to sidestep this kind of action. But most people, including me, just aren't nimble enough to pull that off. The fact is, if you own stock...
Oh, he's not nimble enough. He's not nimble. Remember when he rigged the market? He admitted it, and then Jon Stewart caught him lying?
You ran a hedge fund.
Yes, I did for many years.
All right.
You know, a lot of times when I was short at my hedge fund...
Anyways, I'm not going to play the whole thing. I think everybody remembers that. So he's telling us today he's not nimble enough. Well, he seemed to be nimble enough when he rigged the market. But here's the thing about it. He's telling people today, why don't you just get out of the market? Wait a minute. Last week he told this poor guy to buy OKE.
I'm calling about One Oak, ticker symbol OKE. I'm wondering if I should just keep it for the long haul or take my profits.
Oh, no, keep it. I mean, you know, look, I know.
Unbelievable. He says, keep it. I know the CEO. He's a friend of mine. I know him. Keep it. And then imagine the poor guy in OKE. He's sitting there, okay, losing money. He says to keep it. And today he says, oh, I'd get out of stocks. I wouldn't be in stocks. No, you short stocks. 85% of people lose money because they don't short stocks. Because Wall Street doesn't want you to short stocks. Because they don't make commissions when you sell a stock short, only when you buy stocks. What a bunch of hypocrites. What a bunch of hypocrites. So here he is telling people to get out.
The fact is, if you own stocks right now, the odds favor that you're going to lose money.
Oh, you're going to lose. But yet he tells this guy.
I'm calling about One Oak, ticker symbol OKE. I'm wondering if I should just keep it for the long haul or take my profits.
Oh, no, keep it. I mean, you know, look, I know I'm good friends, well, it's been a long time now, with Walter Hulse, who is a very important guy there.
Unbelievable. That's why we just look at. It's the institutions that run this industry. You've got to follow the institutions, not the BS. Not the BS. If you follow CNBC and Fox Business News, these characters, they're fighting with each other now because they're so embarrassed. They've been pumping this market so hard, everything's so great. And again, listen to what I'm saying. When the banks came out, the banks identified clearly. The banks is the truth serum. When it showed these banks were losing, Wells Fargo dropped profits 48%. JP Morgan, 28%, on and on. That means the reason they're suffering losses because of the consumer. He's hurting. And now what they're doing is doubling some of these banks. They're set aside for loan losses. So this con job they've been running on everybody. See, they could run this con job as long as QE was working because the market would go up no matter what. But QE is over with. Remember, QE stopped in November 2021. And remember, the NASDAQ stocks went down 30% and they had not recovered yet. They can't because they need QE to recover. Need QE to recover. But the other thing that really gripes me, is they all talk a good game. The president, Harris, they all talk about how they're on our side. They want to fight inflation, right? Listen to this crap.
President Joe Biden and I are always fighting to make sure that...
No, let's leave it that way. You're always fighting. Of course you're fighting, you dope.
President Joe Biden and I are always fighting to make sure that working families can get ahead and stay ahead.
Well, how's that true? We all know that's not true. Or they'd be drilling for oil like crazy right now in the United States.
The overwhelming consensus is going to pop up a little bit and then go back down. The inflation has everything to do with the supply chain. Make no mistake, inflation is largely the fault of Putin.
Now it's everybody's fault except his. When we get back, we're going to talk about this nosedive of inflation. How are we going to pull out of this spin?
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
You're not alone. 80% of those in the stock market, just like you, lose money. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Why do they lose? Because they don't know how to short stocks in down market. That will change once you use my Patent Pro 2 color-coded chart. It works. The technology works. And it not only gives you an edge on the upside, But Pro 2 will put a smile on your face on the downside. That's right. Check it out. Free 10-day trial at philsgang.com.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Welcome back. Join my gang free for 10 days. You'll have a chance to look at the color-coded chart. It works. Now, you don't have to pay for the 10 days. So at the end of 10 days, if you don't think the color-coded chart or what I'm saying is true, then that's it. You just leave. That's the end of it. But you're going to find out it does work. Let me give you an example of something. Why you need to learn to short. If all you do is buy stocks and you can't sell short, you don't know how to sell short, it's very difficult to make money in the stock market. Very hard to. Very hard. Now, every day, Phil's Gang, our working investor group, Steve, who is the head of our education department, takes our portfolio of stocks and every day tells the member what to do with each stock. Now, this is the way it should be. Now, listen, here he is. He's talking about Anglo Gold.
Anglo Gold takes some profits. This one's still doing good, still very much in our favor here, but we want to take profits on the low volume.
So he tells people, our members, exactly what to do. Now, if you can see my chart, if you look at your own chart, Anglo Gold, and just look from $22.85 down to where it is today, our chart is solid red. Every candlestick is red. Look at your chart. It's red, green, red, green, red, green, 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 red. No wonder when they tell you, buy on the dip, you get confused because you're seeing green candlesticks. What we did is, it took us years to do this, but we finally got it done with the color-coded technology, is that if the momentum is on the downside, if the institutions, I'm talking about hedge funds, insurance companies, if they're selling, they're pulling the money out. If we could make it all solid red, people have a confidence then to sell short, not be afraid. So Steve had our members sell short Anglo Gold around $22, I think it was. And today it's $13.72. So that's about a 38% gain. Shorting. And that wasn't difficult to do because if you look at the chart, let's go the other side, the buying side of it. If you go look when it was $21.82 in February, it was solid green. So it went from $21.82 up to about $26. And that's a 19% gain. But then it started to turn red. So because it's green, you knew to stay in it, take your profit. But then you knew to take your profits. Now it starts turning red. So the institutions, you knew when they were putting money in, and you knew when they started taking money out. So that's when he started to short the stock, and our members shorted the stock around $22, $23. All right, I run out of time. I just want to tell you something. Listen to me, please. This is the truth. Yellen, 4 years ago, had a great opportunity to, the window was open to slam inflation. Inflation has to be slammed immediately. It's like cancer. You got to go right at it and get rid of it. They didn't. So what's happened, when 4 years ago, she raised rates from 1.25 point to 1.5 point. That was her fighting inflation? What are you, nuts? Wow. Is she tough on inflation? Now, you would think Yellen with a degree from Harvard and Yale and Princeton and all these schools that she would know that inflation is the biggest threat to our capitalist system of government. You think she would know you better get rid of inflation before inflation gets rid of us. Now, you've been hearing stimulus, and I never could understand this. QE is a stimulus. When you print money, buy treasury, drop interest rates down to zero to push stock markets up artificially with inflation, stimulus is life support. But everybody was looking at it as they convinced everybody, the fake business network convinced everybody stimulus was something great, that the economy was strong because it was on stimulus. No! When you're on stimulus, you're on life support. The only way they can correct this, when you're in a downward inflationary death spiral like we are, you need to cut spending dramatically, starting with stimulus, these social programs, the 5 of them, which are done now, thank God, American Rescue Plan and Child Credit. All those plans are so highly inflationary. You got to stop with stimulus. You got to start cutting entitlements. You got to cut all stock buybacks. No more stock buybacks. And the biggest stimulus, the biggest inflationary item that we have is deficit spending. When Congress is spending $215,000 per second, or $2 trillion more than the revenue the government takes in on an annual basis, that deficit spending is so inflationary. It's more inflationary than Biden's 5 social programs of American Rescue Plan, Child Tax Credit Plan, Budget Plan, American Family Plan, and the Infrastructure Plan all rolled together. Deficit spending is the worst thing. This is what causes inflation. And that's why you got to snuff it out right away. But they didn't, because they want inflation. From inflation, we have crowding out. What does that mean? Deficit spending means interest rates start going up. Now, there is a limited amount of savings. People don't save anymore because you can't get any interest. And when the government, what they do is they compete with the private sector, with savers. They go and say to the banks, they go to the savers and say, look, take your money out of the bank and give it to us, loan it to the government, we'll give you more interest. So they're pulling money out of savings and buying bonds. The prescription we need for this cancer, the stage 4 cancer of inflation, is to start up businesses. We need start-up businesses. Because startup business is what gives you the best tool to fight, because you get all this, you get all the new jobs. And when you start up businesses, that's how you fight this inflation. Because once you start a bunch of new businesses and you start, there's nothing better than business investment. Because from business investment, you get productivity. That's what we need. We don't have productivity anymore. And when you get that productivity, then you get wage increases. And from wage increases, you get spending. And from spending, you get economic growth. But see, they don't want any of that. Why? Who's they? Congress, Pelosi. She don't want that. She wants to see her she has assets. She's not on wages. Anybody in the asset class, they don't want this to stop. They want inflation to go up. Biden wants inflation to go up. Biden wants inflation to go up like Congress wants inflation to go up. Why? Because that discounts their debt to China. That they don't have to be they don't have to be disciplined. When inflation gets so bad and it starts killing the purchasing power of your dollar, it's discounting your debt to China. Do you understand that? In other words, for government, inflation's a beautiful thing. It reduces the value of debt. It reduces it downward. For banks, they win because inflation causes the price of everything to go up. Shirts, hats, everything goes up. And that means there's more demand for more credit cards. And that means interest rates go up and the banks benefit. But they're at a point now they're not benefiting. Why? Because they've kept this going on so long that look what's going on with the consumer. He's dead. And that is why the banks are down 24%, 48%. I'm talking about profits. So the next time they tell you to buy JP Morgan on a dip, or buy Goldman Sachs on a dip, or Netflix on a dip, just call them or email and tell them they're a dip. I won't give you the last words. They're a dip. You can't buy these on a dip. These are not investments. But if you're with me and Phil's gang, guess what? You'd be making money on the little swing trades with them. What's wrong with that? Free for 10 days. You don't have to pay for a thing. At least for the 10 days, understand how the market works. That'll help you along.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.